This conference will now be recorded.
Open it, right? Just a moment. Okay. They are having distinct calyx and corolla is present in this uh, family, but it is a perianth because the calyx is very small and it reduced and it may develop in a pappus, as we are I shown the two photographs where we are going to see in left photographs how the perianth is present. It is a perianth is generally it is a corolla like because it is a white colored or uh, having a distinct white color is there. Again, second one, as we seen at the bottom of that corolla, and there is inferior ori again. In between, there is a small curvature is there. That is become a calyx. Or right side photographs, we are going to be seeing how it is a peppers like it is development is happen of calyx after some time. That is a distinction characteristic in this particular family. Okay, and they are 3 to 10 lobes or two whorled. They are having 3 to 10 petals or perianths are present, but in a two whorled, means two groups they are present in this. Then we are coming, the important characteristic is androecium. The stamens are 1 to 4 inserted near the base of corolla tube and weakly strongly exerted anthers, versatile 4 to 4 sporangate opening at the longitudinal slit. Okay, the stamens are maximum 4, that is 1 to 4. They are inserted near the base of the corolla. As we are going to see, there is a right side photograph at the center. We are going to see the corolla tube where we are going to be seeing the anthers are attached at the base of that corolla. They are having 4 sporangate opening by longitudinal slit. As we are going to see the left side photograph, where we are going to be see there is a how they are longitudinal slit, 4 sporangate openings are there in the anthers. That is one of the important characteristics in this family. Next part is we are going to become, that is gynoecium. There are 3 carpal ori, thin carpus, that is few combined ori is there. Inferior ori, that is very important characters we are showing, going to be seen, it is there. Style is only 1. Apical stigma is 1 to 3. Okay, that is maximum 3 fragmentations on the stigma we are going to be see. That is 3 carpal syn carpus inferior ori. Left side you are going to be see the red color petal is there, where we are clearly seen how the ori structure is present in this particular family. How the inferior ori is there, how that thalamus, the corolla, that is perianth is present, how the androecium is inserted and attached to the base of that corolla, and stigma is, as we are going to be, they are telling there's a seen in these families 1 or 3. The fruit generally acne or samara, one seeded, only one seed is there. As there is a ori, we are going to visit 3 carpal, but having only one seeded fruit is one seeded fruit is present, that is samara or acne like it is present. Samara is just like your arjun fruit, what we are going to be see, having some wings over there, just like here we are going to be seeing, that is samara fruit type, and there is only one seeded fruit is there. The seed is non-endospermic, as we are going to see in the photograph. One plant we are going to be seeing from this particular family, it is Jatamansi, Nardostera jatamansi. This is photograph of that particular plant we are going to see. As we are going to be see, the leaves are at the base, simple with entire margin. We are going to be this cymose inflorescence we clearly seen, and we are going to be that Jatamansi rhizomes, what we are using in the Ayurvedic practice. What is we are going to be seeing how the rooting is there. Okay, that is very important characteristics of this particular family. Any question in this?
No, sir.
No
No, sir.
questions? We randomly will go through once a slide again, and then we'll start next time. Okay. As this is a Valerianaceae family, we are going to be see. There.
No, sir.
Yes. Perennial or biennial herbs with characteristics phytid odor. Phytid means it is a good smell. It is not fetid or any foul smell, but it is a good smell we are going to be seen in this family. Stem is herbaceous or tender green in color. These are opposite basal and caulin. That is, caulin means it's the round shaped at the base. Less frequently, all basal simple pinnatisect or imparipinnate or entire to variously toothed margin is there. We are going to be seen. Inflorescence is cymose with simple or compound. Flowers are perfect bisexual, but rarely unisexual in another family. Perianth, it is a distinct, that is calyx or corolla, but it is a perianth because permanent corolla we are going to be seen in this. Calyx is reduced very small, but corolla is 3 to 10 lobe in two world we are going to be seeing, or calyx may be convert into the peppers like structure again. Androecium, they are maximum 4 in number, inserted at the base of corolla tube. They are weakly, strongly exerted anthers, 4 sporangate opening by longitudinal slit. We are going to be seen. Gynoecium, there are 3 carpet syncarpous ori. Inferior ori we are going to be seen. Style is 1, stigma is 1 or 3 fitted. Fruit we are going to be seen, that is acne or samara. Seed is non-endospermic. And we are one plant we are having, we are going to be study in this family is Nardostada jatamansi. We'll go to next family, just a minute. Slides are visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. This is one
Yes, sir.
second. Okay, no problem. This is the one next family we are going to see, that is Asteraceae, that is previously known as a Compositae. The newly name it is because it is given as a ending with CEAE, that is Asteraceae. Everybody is knowing sunflower. Everybody is knowing Bhringraj. This is the major plants or main prominent plants are coming from this particular family. From this family, the major plants are, they are in a, generally it is ornamental plants. Okay, the flowers are variously colored. Okay, therefore this is mainly there is a lots of ornamental plants are coming this family. Major we are using that Bhringraj, we are using Pita Karveer, sorry, Pita Bhringraj, or another 2-3 plants are there. We are going to be seen in this particular family. Here we are getting Asteraceae. They are generally herb. Okay, they are having, as we are going to be see, they are also having basal leaf arrangement is there. There is a very strong inflorescence. Pedicel is present. But here is a 2 types of flower is we are going to be seeing. As everybody seen the sunflower, it is a whole, it is a flower we are seeing, that is a whole inflorescence. That whole flower inflorescence is contain 2 types of flowers, that is disc floret and ray floret. Disc floret is nothing but which is present on the disc. Ray floret is present on the circumference of the that disc at the margin of that particular disc. That is 2 types which is going to be present flower. As we are going, as I already told, they are mainly herbs. Very rarely trees they are seen in this particular family. As we are going to see the two photographs in this particular uh, slide. One is from Bungraj, one is from I think Peter Bungraj. It is there. Okay, as I told, their habit is mainly herbs. This is the herbs they are look like. Okay, generally we seen in Valerianaceae, they are having basal leaf arrangement mainly. Here some cases it is a basal leaf arrangement. In some cases they are having branching at the upwards also. The same, they are erect, prostrate, herbaceous or woody. As they are having somewhat in a perennial type, therefore they are having some woody structure is developed. Again, they are erect stem because it is straight. Height is there somewhat around 1 feet to 2 feet or 3 feet plant we are going to be seen in particular family. There they are having erect or prostrate, herbaceous or woody stem we are going to be seen in particular family. The leaf, they'll alternate or rarely opposite or whorled arrangement is nothing but at the node there is arrangement of 3-4 leaves, that is whorled arrangement we are going to be seeing. As it is in a curvy where plant is we are going to be seeing like that, they are also seeing some kind of arrangement here also, but generally alternate or opposite they are going to be seen. Leaves may be radical, petiolate or sessile. Sessile leaves are very less in this, or we can say it is subsessile, very minute petiole is present in that particular family. They are exstipulate, stipule is totally absent in this, mostly simple, somewhat it is scaly like, as we are going to see the Bringraj leaf, what we are seeing in the left side photograph, just like scaly like leaves are present. Okay, they are unicosted or multicosted, as we are going to see in the right side photographs, there is a 3 fragmentation on the leaf. Okay, that is like that multicosted and reticulate venation. It is not palmate venation we are going to see, that is going to be seen a reticulate venation we are going to be seeing in this particular family. Inflorescence, their head, that is compound inflorescence we are going to be seeing, or capitulum, they are called as capitulum or head. This is what flower, right now the photographs is look like a one flower, but it is a whole inflorescence we are going to be seeing. This is called head or capitulum, consisting few or large number of flowers or florets closely arranged on the axis surrounded by involucral bract. Whatever the yellow color petal like structure we are going to be seen in this particular photograph, that is called involucral bract. Okay, this is present on this particular inflorescence. The whole head there capitulum apparently simple to a single flower, means it is look like a one single flower, but it is a compound head or capitulum, or it is a inflorescence head or capitulum. Because of involucral form is function as a protection, that is only for that bract is present, it is for protection of the flower because flowers are very small. Any questions?
No, sir.
No. Please switch off your microphones. Then flower, they are bracted or sessile. Okay, the bracted and sessile means they are having no pedicel to the flowers. They are very small flowers we are going to be seeing. Please switch off your microphones. They are bracted and sessile. They are complete or incomplete, hermaphrodite or unisexual. They are pentamerous, tubular or ligulate or zygomorphic, epigynous, inconspicuous in arrangement. Okay, that is they are having bract, very small bract, peppers like it is there, which is seen into particular photograph. It is in left side where we are going to be seen at the center or small. There is disc floret and ray floret. There is two types of floret. There is two types of flowers are present in particular inflorescence. That is disc. That is on disc they are present, and ray floret it is at the surrounding. They're complete because they're you are going to be seen in the disc floret. They are totally complete. They are having androecium, gynoecium, calyx, corolla, and everything which is present in that. Wherein ray floret only they are present. The small ori is present, but they don't have any androecium presence in ray florets. Okay, they are complete flower. They are epigynous ori. The ori is epigynous is present in particular disc. The first we are going to see what is the ray floret. They are zygomorphic, ligulate, pistillate, neuter, or sometimes also bisexual, and epigynous ori. This inferior ori is present in this. They are zygomorphic. You are not getting symmetric structure when they are going to be dissected. They are having pistillate, means they are having ori, but they don't have the androecium is present in particular ray floret. We are going to be seeing the photograph. Right side corner, there is a ray floret structure is there. How they are going to be look like. In Bhrimraj, in our garden, it is available, or we can go through the Triadax procumbens. One plant is also available in our. This is wheat plant. It is available in our garden or ground. You can see and dissect the flower, and you can check that flower structure also. Then in the ray floret, the calyx is modified like peppers, as we are going to be seen here. There is a two photographs. You can see only left side photograph where they are having peppers like structure or absent, or scale leak like structure which are going to be present in that particular thing. Corolla petals are 5, gamopetalous, as we are going to be seen in the photograph, that are having united petals, highly colored. Generally yellow color flowers are seen, yellow or mainly white, but variously colored flowers we are also seen. Ligulate, strapped shape, and valvate in arrangement. Androecium is totally absent in ray floret. Gynoecium is present. They are bicarpal syncarpous ori. Inferior ori we are going to be seen unilocular at the with basal placentation is there with anthropos, one anthropos ovule. Style is 1 and stigma is bifid. Here we are going to be seen how the bifid stigma is there. It come out of that particular corolla. We are going to be seen how the style and stigma is there. We are going to be prominently seen here as androeciums. The left side, where is this peppers like structure is there. Just focus on that photograph to get clear picture of this one, how the ray florets are there. So then we are come for disc floret. They are bracted. Sessile means there is no pedicellate or stay particular pedicel is not present in that. They are complete because they are having androecium and gynoecium both in this particular flower. They are hermaphrodite, actinomorphic. They are getting symmetric of two symmetrical portion of that. They are pentamerous, means 5 calyx, 5 corolla we are going to see. That is epigynous, that is inferior ori we are going to see with tubular structure. Okay, here we are going to be seeing the middle photo. We can concentrate where we are going to see how the calyx and corolla they are seen in this particular disc floret. Here we are going to see again what we see in right now. Previously the flower, the structure is there drawn. There is a bract is there, sepals are present, and the corolla is also gamopetalous corolla is there, style is there, and bifid stigma is also present in this particular flower. The calyx are modified into peppers. Okay, as we are seen in the ray floret also, they are going to be modified into peppers like or scale like structure. Here also we are going to be seeing the same things. They are persistent, they are present throughout the flower. Corolla, the petals are 5, they are gamopetalous, as we are going to be seeing the left side photographs, how the corolla is there, how calyx, that is pappus like structure is developed from the calyx, how it is inferior ori is looking like. They are in tubular, gamopetalous, they are tubular in structure, they are also variously colored, as the ray florets and disc florets are same in color. Here we are going to see the disc floret, ray floret, and the longitudinal section of disc floret, how it is look like. Okay, they are having stamen, then pistil, with bifid stigma. The androecium stamens are 5 numbers. Epipetalous, syngenesis, diathecious, intros, dehiscence longitudinally. As we are going to be seeing the stamen, what we are seeing just besides to the pistil, how they are like the stamens are, they are going to be 5 numbers, but they are having epipetalous. They are attached with the petals, and their dehiscence longitudinally. They are having fragmentation longitudinally. What we are going to be seeing in particular family. The gynoecium, they are bicarpellary, syncarpous, inferior ori, unilocular with single anthroporous ovule with basal placentation. It is an important thing. What we seen in previous family also, they are having basal placentation. Here also one basal placentation. We'll see the style is simple, but the long style we are going to see stigma is bifid. As we are going to see how pistil is there or ori is seen just beside to the stamen. What we are going to be seeing picture of that ori. The fruit type is Cypsela. This is the fruit type, and this is the fruits are seen in the particular, because each flower is converted into a fruit. That is the fruit we are going to be seeing, Cypsela type. The seeds are non-endospermic. That is pappus like calyx like structure is there. No? That is persistent with that, and they are going to be dispersed throughout the grounds. We are going to see the family of plants. Acarcar, that is Anacyclus Acar carob, it is there. Okay, this is Acar carob, that is Anacyclus pyrethrum. Here we are going to be seeing how the opposite leaves arrangement is there, and very long pedicel is there for inflorescence. How the head inflorescence they are there. Their involucral bract is yellow color is present. How the disc and ray florets are there, and we are seeing the toothed margin. Very important thing is there. We are having toothed margin of the leaf. We are going to be seeing in this particular family. Next important plant it is widely using, that is Bringraj, that is Eclipta alba. Okay, this is we are going to be seeing the margin is very slightly toothed, scaly like structure is there. Head inflorescence, how it is look like. They are having some ray florets are in yellow in color, disc floret in white in color, and green involucral bract is also white involucral bract is also present in that. You can see the herbaceous stem. Okay, other plants from this particular families, these are the Kushta. We are going to be seeing the Gojuva, Mundi, then Rasna. Rasna source is Fuchsia lanceolata is from this particular family. Then Pushkar Mul, that is Inula racemosa. Then Sahadevi, Varnia, Cyaneria. Then Chora, that is Artemisia maritima. Then Cassini, that is Syncorium invitus. Then Kusumba, that is Catharatus pictorius. Then Cassavas, that is Septidia minima. Then Dugdapeni, Taraxacum officinale. These are the some medicinal plants which is used in Ayurveda. It is present in particular family. We just go through again and we will move to next. That is Asteraceae. We are going to be seen. Habit mainly herbs or early trees. Stems are erect, prostrate, herbaceous or woody. The leaves are, we are going to see the alternate, rarely opposite or whorled. They are having pedicellate or petiolate, very small petiole is there, or generally sessile, exstipulate, multicosted or reticulate venation. Inflorescence head or capitulum, they are consisting two types of flowers, that is disc and ray floret, and the whole inflorescence is covered by the involucral bract. Flower has bracteate, sessile, complete or incomplete, and they are hermaphrodite. They are pentamerous. They are having epigynous. Ori is there, that is inferior ori we are going to be seeing. Ray florets, they are zygomorphic, libellate, slit is there, but androecium is totally absent in this. Calyx are modified into pappus-like structure or absent or scale-like leak. Their corolla is 5 petals, gamopetalous, highly colored, ligulate. Androecium is absent, gynoecium is present. It's inferior ori with bicarpellary, unilocular with basal placentation. Style is 1, stigma is bifid. This floret, they are bracteate, sessile, complete, hermaphrodite, actinomorphic. They are pentamerous, epigynous, and tubular in structure. As we are going to see, modified into calyx are modified into the scale-like pappus-like structure. Corolla is petal 5, gamopetalous, tubular colored. Androecium is 5, intros and dehiscence longitudinally. Gynoecium is bicarpellary, inferior, unilocular with single anthropos ovule with basal placentation. Style is simple, long, stigma is bifid. Fruit is Cypsela, we are going to be see, fruit type is Cypsela we seen, and seed is non-endosperm. We move to this family. That is Plumbaginaceae. Is one of the important family again. It is also called as monogeneric family. It is only Plumbago is the only genus is present. Everybody seen. Plumbaginaceae, and this is one of the, as I told, it is one of the monogeneric family. That is Plumbago is the genus is seen in this particular family. As we are going to see, these are generally herbs. Everybody seen the chitra plant, that is Plumbago zelenica. As we are going to be seeing the left side photographs, they are having calyx, which is having small hairs on that particular calyx. They are having oppositely arrangement of the leaf. They are generally herbs. Okay, these are the some photo characters we are going to be seeing in the next slides. Their habit, they are small herbs, shrubby plants, because they are having maximum 3 to 4 feet of height. Therefore, it is also come under small shrubby plants. As we are going to be seeing in the photographs, how they are looking. The stem is straight, sometimes reduced to codex, that is thickened base. As you seen in the right side photographs, I taken a chitrak root photographs where it is a downward part is root. How we are going to joint? It is the stem seen at the stem is going to be reduced. That is codex. That is called thickened base is developed after some time in this particular family, that is Plumbago. And we are going to be seen look like this. That is a straight. Sometimes that's straight because it is a herb plant. It is a straight stem we are going to be seeing in particular that, but thicken at the base because they are having perennial in nature. Therefore, they are having swollen or thickened base. We are going to be formed. The leaves are simple, alternate, or basal. Stipules are absent. Leaf blade is entire or rarely pinnately lobed with chalk glands both the surface. Okay, the small glands are present on the both the surface of this particular family. They are going to be seen in microscopy. It is there. Okay, we can see it in microscopy. Clearly, we are going to be seen in particular family. As we are seeing in the previous family also, Valeriani also there is a basal leaf, but in Asteraceae also some basal leaf. Somewhat it is having some branching and the leaf arrangement is here there. Here also we are getting some basal leaves in this particular thing, and they are rarely pinnately lobed, but they are entire in a margin, which is we are seeing in toothed margin in the previous family, that is Asteraceae. Again we are seeing the multicosted into Valerianaceae, but here entire margin we are going to be seeing, and the leaf structure what we are going to be seeing in the left side photograph, how the base is there, very base is totally acuminate base. Okay, broad lamina is there. Okay, obtuse apex is there, what we are going to be seeing in particular family. The inflorescence are terminal, axillary, spicate, and in a racemose inflorescence. Okay, they are generally present in a racemose inflorescence. They are terminal, axillary, spicate means their spike inflorescence is there. As everybody seen the grass inflorescence, like that, they are having very sessile flowers are there, and they are arranged in a particular inflorescence stalk. Okay. There is but racemose spike. The flowers are complete, actinomorphic, and pentamerous. So the flowers are complete, having actinomorphic. We are getting symmetry of two parts. Please switch off your microphones. Okay, they are actinomorphic and pentamerous. Means 5 calyx. Any question is there? They are pentamerous, 5 calyx and 5 corolla is present in this particular family. The calyx is persistent, tubular, funnel form. They are 5 reeved, 5 lobed. Okay, as we are going to be seeing in how the calyx is there, there are small hairs over there. They are tubular and funnel form. 5 reeved, they are having 5 reeves over there in the calyx. 5 lobes also present of particular calyx we are going to be seeing. Okay, it is very important characteristics of this particular family where we are going to be differentiate family from another. The corolla, we are having petals are connate, but sometimes only at the base lobes or segments of five and twisted in arrangement. Okay, how the petal is there? Their petals are connate, but sometimes only at the base. Means they are having just like tube at the base. Here we can going to be see the white color corolla is there. How they are having tube, and at the top they are having 5 segments. Okay, they are like 5 segment twisted in arrangement. Okay, the endoecium stamens opposite to the corolla, as we are going to be see the in photographs. Corolla lobes, hypogynous or inserted at corolla base. Anthers are 2 locular, dehiscence longitudinal. Okay, here we are going to be seeing the photographs left side. From right side, third photographs we are going to be see how the endoeciums they are attached with the corolla at the base. Okay, anthers are 2-celled. Can see it left side upward. There is a at left side corner there is anther 2 locular, dehiscence longitudinally. Anthers we are going to be seen in particular family. Gynoecium, ori is pistil is 1, ori is superior, what we are going to be seeing. 1 locular, 1 pedulous form, and basal funicle. Styles are 5. Very important character. Style is 5, free at the connate. As 5 style, 5 stigma is present in particular family. As we are going to be seeing the left side bottom, there is a photograph is there. How the style is there. Okay, the styles are 5 numbers and 5 stigmas are present. The style may be free or make a tube or connate in shape. The fruit is generally capsule type, usually enclosed with the calyx. How this fruit is going to be seen? As they are going to be fertile, ori is there, and we are going to be see how the calyx is persistent and enclosing the fruit, and there is a fruit type is capsule. It is longitudinally dehiscence. The seed is one per capsule, embryo straight, surrounded by the thin starchy endosperm. Okay, this is one of the important characters. Here we are going to see that above the androecium and corolla, or below the leaf, we can see the 7 number. There is a structure of seed, how they are looking with the starchy endosperm. They are surrounded by, there is the capsule, fruit is there, and seeds are present. Only one plant is there, as there is a monogenic family. As we are going to be use this root of this particular plant, and see the chitrak, that is Plumbago zelenica. The most of characters we are gone through particular slide, that is from Plumbago zelenica. Okay, but in some another countries they are having some another plants with some genus they are added, and then therefore we taken some photographs and we are added in this. Okay, this is the chitrak plant. As we are going to be seen, we can go to the slides and just see this plant in our garden. It is present. We'll go through again slide. They are generally hard or shrubby plants. Their stem is straight and reduced to codex, that is thickened base. Leaves are simple, alternate or basal. Their entire margin, or they are having chalk glands present in the both surface. The inflorescence is spiked, spike or spike racemose inflorescence is present. Flowers are complete, actinomorphic and pentamerous. They are having androecium and gynoecium both, and there are 5 calyx and 5 corolla. The calyx is persistent, tubular to funnel form, 5 reaped, 5 lobed. That is very important characters. They are having small outgrowth on the hair, like outgrowth is present on the calyx. Corolla is petal is connate, as we are going to be seeing, that is they are connating shape, and they are having 5 segments at the top and twisted in arrangement. Stamens are attached with the corolla lobes, and they are having 2 sailed locular dehiscence longitudinally. Gynoecium pistil 1, there's oris superior, ovular 1, pendulous form the basal funicle. Style is 5 number, free or connate, or stigma is 5 number. Fruit is capsule, we are going to be seeing in this particular family, enclosed with the calyx. Seed is 1 per capsule and embryo straight, but surrounded with the starchy endosperm. This is plant we are seeing in this chitrak, that is Plumbago zelenica. Any question in the slides? I already shared the code of this class, where we can download my PPTs and you can go through again. Or any questions are there, you can ask me. You can ask me in next class also, no problem. Just go through the slides. Any questions right now?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I close the discussion, or anything discussion you want?
No, sir.
And again, I am requesting you all, you people go through the family slides what we are giving previously, and if somebody is we had to go into the garden or surrounding place where the plants are there, and we can identify at least families and some genus and species from that. Okay, don't think that there is no practicals or something. Please go to gardens or wherever the plants, you can go there in your home. If you are present in home, go through that one. Just try to identify the plants, dissect the flower, see the androecium, gynoecium, calyx, corolla, the leaf type, the stem, whatever we are having material shared previously, or you go through the nets or books and just try to identify the plants with technical terminologies. Okay, it is very much important. How much plant you are going to be seeing, that much your plant identification will be improved. Otherwise, you are going to be not seeing the slide. It is somewhat difficult. Again, somewhere the slides are blur or something is happen. Okay, just go through it. I'm requesting you. Any questions in a practical PPT? Everybody seen that practical PPT?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions over there?
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay. Okay, no problem. As we are going to be having the macroscopic characters of lots of plants, where we are going to be see the plant morphology I shared, where we are going to be see the plant morphology. We can go to the again the plant morphological characters through net. Okay, just see the plant from the net and just identify the plants. Again, whatever part used, it is used from particular plant. We are taken that only, and their description how the part is looks like in a dried form. We are giving that characters. Again, we shared that what is the Rasuguni Vipaka of particular plant part and important formulations where the plant that plant part is mentioned. Like that, we designed the slides and I shared that one. Just go through it, and anytime you can ask me any questions are there. Okay. Okay, I'll just close the slides.
Sir, the PPT is not opening.
Which
Sir, which you have sent in the group Google Classroom.
it is of theory or practical?
It's a theory. This now what you thought these families.
Okay, okay. I'll just share. Just I did it in morning. Maybe it is some questions over there. I'll just
Yes,
make
sir.
it. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.